Hello and welcome to Newcastle Comic Con 2. Me and Carl went last year. Maybe there's a few throwbacks, I have no idea how this video is going to go, but at least I've got the intro going. So today, Newcastle Comic Con was on, I was at work. So tomorrow, I'm going, and to be honest with you, up until about 2 weeks ago, I wasn't going to this. I actually removed the ads on Facebook. I was seeing it so much, the post, I was going, I'm not interested. I wasn't interested, and I wasn't going. The only con I wanted to go to this year was HorrorCon, which is in 2 weeks' time, and like last year, HorrorCon was before Newcastle Comic Con, because that was the in-joke last year where me and Carla went to HorrorCon in Sheffield, spent way too much money, and then the following weekend, Carla went, do you want to go to Newcastle one? And it's just a wormhole, isn't it? But I did enjoy last year's, and it was great to see like Sean Perdweed again and meet Noah for the first time from Neverending Story. And this year, Jason Patrick unfortunately dropped out. Now Billy Worth, hey man, is due to be there. Obviously I've met Billy quite a few times and he's appeared on the channel, which is awesome. And then Jamison Newlander was added, which is cool, and Jamison's been cool as well. A couple of times I've met Jamison. So I'll probably talk about this down the line. I'm not sure it's going to go tomorrow. I wasn't planning on doing this, and then Zach's been added from the Gremlins. So to make the video interesting, I'm sitting here right now thinking, right, what would I like to get signed? And is this video, you know, I've been so fortunate enough in the past of meeting celebrities where they're absolutely amazing on camera, and I love filming stuff. But there's also that boundaries of what you want to do and how you do it. And again, I think like over the last couple of years as well, event organisers have been a little bit like, it's been like the Wild West, I think. You know, that's why I love HorrorCon so much down in Sheffield, because it just, you feel relaxed and chilled the fuck out, you know what I mean? But again, I never like to know how it's going to go, or guess how it's going to go, or hope, because I always say never meet your idols. So when it comes to what I would like to get signed with the Gremlins, it's like, as Carl said, he's never going to be as close, but getting him there and back, that's the problem. And with Jamison, it's kind of like, right, you know, Jamison dead cool. We've been talking to Jamison the last couple of days. He's appeared on Straight to Video podcast, you know, and like, hey, what can we do with this? So I film this now, go and get a good night's sleep on it, think about what I want to get signed, what I want to take, and then also be very, very cautious about what I spend. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye for now.
Okay, good morning. The most important thing right now is I'm actually awake. I didn't want to get up. Didn't want to wake up. My body sure was like, go back to sleep. So I still need to work out what I want to take. Last year's was quite quiet, but when me and Carl went to the St. James's one the year before, it was chaos. I don't really want a day of hecticness. I'd rather just get in, get out, especially if I'm carrying a gremlin around. That is quite, you know, he's not robust, but he you know, if people doesn't look where they're going, and I have a whole issue of like, when people are walking inside arenas of shopping malls when literally autopilot engages and just zero fucks are given. I don't want that shit. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready, get Carl, and get rolling after I've picked up a few things around the house. The dreaded poster. It's Billy, all signed. If I do see Billy, I do see Billy. That's the way I roll today with that. The dreaded poster. Framing it the first time around was horrible. Then I've reframed it again after Tom Savini signed it. And now I need to unframe it again. So I should have done that last night. Well done, Stephen. So, I've decided, you know, if I'm taking the gremlin, then to take something that's going to catch him off guard. Because the obvious one would be take Gremlins 1 and 2 on big box VHS to get signed. I'll take Gizmo. But I've opted to take Stormtrooper and Round Trip to Heaven because they're extremely rare on VHS over here. That's my plan so far. And I can't find The Blob anywhere. The Jamison Newlander horror film. I had it for Liverpool Comic Con, and I've put it somewhere when I've got back out of the way. Shit. If you're not careful, you'll get eaten. Isn't that right, Hyra? Hyra? Woo woo. So I've opted not to take this, but there'll be an outtake of this. I thought it'd be really cool, but then there'll be an outtake about this because I'm now just looking for me coffee. So hang on, Stephen. Your new clock is a lovely tick-tock. So that's up there, out the way. Get a coffee. Free charge reset. Where were we? Poster. The poster is tiny. It's about that big on the poster. Can't find a tube. Some VHSs in my bag. And yeah, in the kitchen. This is the kitchen, Stephen. Well done. Wake up. We have a problem in here. How did you get in the box? There's no. You're not getting signed. But he's the original. See, I'm tempted to get a. See, I've got the quad. See, aye, it's. The only good news is Carl's awake.
Here we go again.
No Carl.
What?
I mean, it's just.
He doesn't look best pleased.
It's not in public.
Monopoly, Northeast, Comic-Con, Northeast. Obviously last night I had filmed some footage and then there's some bits and bobs of vlogs on the other camera, and again when you do these you don't know how it's going to slice and dice into it, so I'm guessing I'll stop talking now and you can catch up to me before I go into the arena or beating it on my phone. So yeah.
Many people here, but
Hello.
Hello! Look who it is! Let's do it, it's not my fault.
No,
You chose to leave him here.
no, he's got his Gremlins books next to him, so get him pimped. Get this one pimped.
Pimp him out.
the music is playing. Carl.
Broke the bank. Look at that bad boy. That doesn't come out often, does it?
No. I mean, it's always Warwick's a little bit faded as well, mind. I would like him have him trace over, but he won't. Not for free, no. But yeah, we're going for one more, and then I think.
Are you going here?
Yeah, we're one more, and then I'm done.
No, Carl.
For a wrap up.
Okay, as I said last night, let's talk first off about Zach, because the Gremlin has made it back in one piece and is signed. Cue the overlay, Stephen, of the signature. Still need to talk though. He's back. He apparently was a massive hit with What If Stories. I left him in the trusted hands of Matt. Hello, I'm back. That's a long ass intro overlay, Stephen. Anyway, I left him with Matt on their store, so you've probably seen a few clips of that. What I was saying last night about meeting people and stuff like that, I think the experience differs. I would never could have dreamed how well my first meeting with Feldman is, and the second and third ones with Feldman, all the cast of the Lost Boys, Kane Hodder, these people who took time out to be on Lonely Train Entertainment and through that. And I just think fast track 3 or 4 years ago, now it's a little bit different. The things they had on today were the selfies, the signatures, the autographs, and then it said video and stuff like that. So when it came to Zach, I says, to his handler, because the handler's going to give you money before you even talk to them. Like, okay, could be a bit more handled, a little bit better. But, you know, like table, then them, if you know what I mean, but whatever. And you know, you can't take photos or film at the table. I was like, right, fine. I'm not there to be like, ooh, look. What I'm there is to meet somebody. Obviously, Gremlins was the first one that I ever seen the pictures, and I got to meet Zach. And we talked about that, and he was really impressed. And there was a couple of people carrying around other variants of the stripe you can buy, mainly get them in like BMO Geek and stuff like that. So, you know, he signed it. We did a selfie. Sorry, I've got a selfie with him actually, and he was nice. But what I was hoping for, there we are together. There you go. Me and Zach, bucket list tick. I said to him, I've got 2 VHSs here, which one do you want to sign? Now, if the handler had sort of been alright with us and I was allowed to film, later on I seen a Gremlins 2 quad poster, and shit you not, it was 170 quid. I would have bartered with a guy before because I've purchased stuff with him before. I would have ran over there and got that Zach signed and Gremlins 2 poster. I'm probably going to kick myself now, would have went there, but I do really like that creepy picture. I keep looking at it, and it kind of reminds me of the opening of Alien Covenant. the more I look at it, it just freaks me out because everyone watches Alien Covenant and it's like, what the fuck's going on here at the start? So anyway, I had Stormtrooper and Round Trip to Heaven. Now I opted for Round Trip to Heaven because I will see Feldman down the line, and it'd be really cool to have him and Feldman signed. But Feldman is also in this one. And Zach's never seen this, and Zach actually suffered a perforated eardrum. He talked about this. It's also the film shot in the same location as Biodome, and him and Feldman are in it. He's never seen it, and we should have spoke about that today because I totally forgot. That's never been opened. Talk about preservation of a VHS. That is the one I should have got signed because that makes it even more rarer. But again, it's rare in its own form because it's like that, and there's not much of Round Trip to Heaven's done. But again, I will, down the line, maybe meet Zach again. I found him very nice. I was not disappointed with him. Again, the whole filming and stuff like that. Because on the flip side of that, the cast of Red Dwarf, there was only Danny John Jules there. And I didn't actually cross paths with Danny John Jules. Again, talking about in one of my other previous videos about him working on the original tournament videos. Danny John Jules appears in my Laconia video years ago. So that would have been really cool to maybe do something like the tournament Laconia with Danny. But yeah, Jamison's there. Now I've been talking to Jamison the last couple of days about potentially coming to see the collection at some point because he's a dead canny guy and I nearly lost it, but I took this all the way down to Liverpool and it's a copy of The Blob. I got that signed. And yeah, Terror has no shape. There's just one for the collection, I think. Big box VHS. It wasn't up to having that, but I believe I need a cut because this is the part where, you know, he's Jamison.
Ooh, nice. Little special features, but still around there. Cool. I love it. Okay, so should I sign? Yeah. So you got. Did you, by the way? Did you get? Oh no, Zoe wasn't in that one, but oh yeah, that's great. That's great. Do you have one? Do you have a first? Because I've been in touch with Casey in South Africa. I'm trying to get her to do a show here. To get Zoe. I know, I was like, that's why they're going to see the third one. Yeah, exactly.
What colour?
Either, it looks like maybe silver down here, maybe. Or should I go here?
Right, which ones do we want? We've got silver over there, or we just double check those ones because we've been and stolen.
Oh, that's lovely. Alright. So the character or the Blob? The Blob I had a little bit more. I mean, I had actually like some like three scenes. I had a couple lines in the scene. You know, I might be going to Liverpool.
Let's say next year, around, man.
Yeah.
That's loud. Slightly loud. Me?
That's good. I like that. How much you spent so far, Carl?
So what? Billy was 40, about 80.
Consume.
Oh yeah, that's shit.
Get back in the box.
Well, bye Carl. What'd you get? Free? I got a gift off the wonderful Woodage. Matt, thank you very much. And I also got some autographs from the Star Wars franchise. And Zach Gillen's autograph. Did I right?
You don't meet Jamison Newlander?
I've made interaction with him, you know. He waved at it and I've given a thumbs up. Thank you very much, mate. But no, you were hogging all the limelight.
Shut up, man.
Couldn't even get in, honestly.
I was just happy to see Billy as well. Billy, man, hey man, just chatting away around the corner. It was good.
Yeah. Poor Billy. You'll have to reach out and see how his day went without music.
Oh, I've got a bad head off them drums.
You know, next time maybe hire either a band that knows the audience or someone over 12 who can probably just
Or put it out somewhere nowhere near
somewhere,
where.
yeah.
Hiya, nice to meet you finally after being a fan of all you. Like this. There you go. Hope I go and get a copyright claim for that.
Quite classical.
So, potentially the only one in the world signed by Tad, Angus, Autumn, Corey, Tom Savine, and the two directors, PJ Pierce and Philip, I think, as well. And now the other Frog brother, as Jamison appears in the end alternative ending, where Jamison's like in his car and that. He's almost unrecognisable. But thought Alan Frog, Edgar Frog there, Feldman's signed down here. But I think that's the only one in the world like that. And if you're following the channel, the Lost Boys wall, which was always, I knew was just a temporary fix. There's a plan on getting that redesigned in the next couple of weeks. And I'm going to do less is more with it, because I've been modifying the house, as you can probably guess, with all this behind us anyway. So that was the main things to go down there. As I said, up until Jamison and Zach were announced, I wasn't going. And take away from the con, obviously I was involved with the Comic Con at the Metro Centre less than a month ago now, and I really was pushing for guests. There wasn't the budget there. The one we did was all about the footfall, and I didn't pick the date, and it did fall on the same week as Aberdeen, because there's a few people there today, like Art of the Fish and that. I didn't get a chance to meet him again. But some of the stalls, you know what I mean, I thought they were really good, but you can't exactly have like the guy who has all the armory and stuff. You can't exactly have him in the middle of the Metro Centre. Look at this! Whoosh! It's a day. As I talked about with the Comic Con's video and that, when you're in a shopping centre, you've come to the shopping centre. You could be in the shopping centre for a million different reasons. You haven't come to a Comic Con. So there's that kind of line you need to walk down it, because when you're in a con, you walk into a con, you're in a con. So yeah, that was pretty much, you know, my VHS is signed. Oh, I did get this poster. How do they frame it? No idea where this is going to go, but it was only a tenner because it's X display. It's not an original, but there's a guy there printing stuff. Hello. But it's pretty cool. It's upside down. It was a tenner. It's Assault on Precinct 13 and Halloween, the double biller from back in the day. Quite iconic when you're searching John Carver's and stuff. I just love the colour. This potentially might glow. I have no idea where it's going to go. But again, it's £10. That needs to stay out there, because we can't hardly wait. Signed poster came out of that, and I need to put it back in. But we'll start with who did get my money today. There is a little t-shirt company. I picked up some new t-shirts mainly for work. I got this great Ghostbusters one, and yeah, Ain't Afraid of No Ghosts on the back, just for when I'm at work. Love the print. These are free for £40. This is the one that got me into it first, so I've wanted one for ages. It's a Skeletor Evil t-shirt. And then the other one I went for was I Survived the Tour, Jurassic Park. So it's really cool. I mean, I do have pretty much all them t-shirts in some retro forms, so they're just more, you know, there wasn't like I went in for a completely different fresh brand. But last but not least as well, it is awesome to see the one and only Matt from What If Comics. Now, if you What If stories, I do appear in their comic books, and it's still on the run, I'm told. But they were doing an issue of the Gremlins, and obviously they've changed the double M's in there. They slightly changed it for, technically I'm in here because the one I'm in there at the back. But this is the origin story. This is the one Dick Miller. I would tribute Dick Miller in there as well. And this is like the World War III story, which again, I'm going to say this now, that this should be, if they're ever going to do something with the Gremlins, forget Gremlins 3, it's not going to work. Put Gremlins like Cobra Kai. Do that. And then Matt gives us this for just all the support and appear on the channel. This is me with my hat, my other hat on. Goonies Never Say Die concept artwork of What If, presentation of that going forward. It's something that they are doing around. They do a lot of stuff with Jason Miller as well, who will probably pop up at HorrorCon as well. But again, I wasn't going out there to spend a lot of money today, but again, Stripe signed in there, you know, because up until recently Stripe has always been in the back corner of a room. It was the back corner of the room in the old house, up in the old wardrobe. He, to me now, has his spot. You know, finally has his spot. He's not creeping in the corner. A couple of t-shirts for work and a couple of VHSs to go into my collection. And again, my Stormtrooper, I'm totally kicking myself. I didn't check that. That one's still sealed. But yeah, again, I couldn't ask for Jamison to be any more nicer. And Billy Worth as well. It was cool to see Jamison. Again, I was getting a couple of things signed. I don't need anything signed off Billy, but just walking on going, hey man, you alright? And showing Billy the picture of the picture we did frame together. And obviously talking about my arm and stuff. And Carl's just like, you know, looking at us and just like, yeah, stuff, chatting to the Lost Boys in the corner. It's cool. That guy is so cool. Like Billy, I mean, I know he hasn't done a lot away from the Lost Boys, but as a human being, he's just, hey man, every single time. So yeah, see you in the outtakes. Hello and welcome to Newcastle Comic Con 2. Wow, like proper all-inspiring intro. Hello and welcome to, you know, outtake. So this is pretty much me, unless there's been a few clips prior to this, but this will be wrapping this video up. This is an original this summer. Obviously Gremlin's a bigger film for me. This is an original card. This has been on the channel before, but I think it's safe to say the hoo-ha I had getting that down there, this would not have survived. You know, it's pretty much bigger than the average vinyl, but it's an art card, and you fold it out. And to be honest with you, I might potentially sell this eventually, because I am trying to downsize my collection. I mean, I've had this years now, and it's never found its home in anything. That's been sitting on the shelf between some books, and it's really hard to like even think about displaying, but it's a real piece of movie memorabilia as well. But I thought that really, really cool. But again, going back to that exact, that was awesome. And again, filming stuff, and you know, it's different as well though as well. Like, even if the handle was alright and said, yeah, you can film, the band, where that band was today, my god, it was so loud. Man, crikey, holy crap, not again. But again, the best thing about it is they're making it work, and what makes it work is the people who make it work. And like, go on, fair play, get it going. It's, you know, up until like bringing conventions and stuff like that, because I tell you what though, the one at St. James's Park about a year and a half ago, I couldn't wait to get home. That was so busy, but again, it was just so small in its stature, you know what I mean? But Newcastle, North East Comic Con, I enjoyed it. I just now need to put all this stuff away. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. So